training ligaments and joints the same way you train muscles. Ligaments and tendons have anabolic properties, meaning that they can strengthen. And we also know ligaments and tendons can lengthen, right? They can become more pliable, more flexible. So the new paradigm of training is actually being able to build strength through length. Okay, so if your body's tight, if your hips are tight, your knees are tight, your back is tight, your training is leading to that. Okay, so this is all a formula. The formula is, with the end equation, is how you feel, right? How is your body changing? How is your body adapting to your program? If your program is leaving you worse off than when you started, you need to find a different program. What I suggest the new style of training is that we build our joints and ligaments and tendons, and a natural byproduct of that is we become stronger. You will get bigger muscles. You will get ripped. You will get shredded. You have to eat good. You have to eat well. You have to eat real food. Most of us. Some freaks out there don't, but that's probably not you. It's not me. So I want you to know that if you want to make an improvement to your training, you can do it by just starting at your home. I start people off with 10 to 12 weeks on just body weight exercises, just getting the foundations. If you already train a lot, but you keep having nagging injuries, this program will be good for you. If you're someone who doesn't train, but knows you need to be training, this program is ideal for you. I know it's best to start a year ago. You should have started a year ago, but you didn't again. In a year, do you want to have that same result? Do you want to say in one more year, oh, I should have started last year. Oh, I should have started last year. Or do you want to just get started? Do you want to actually take the time, the accountability? So what I've done is created a map, a program, right? Where all you have to do is follow the instructions. It doesn't actually get more simple than that. You don't have to do research. You should. But if you don't have the time or want to put in the effort, well, that's what this is made to do. This is made to allow you to just show up and do the work. Bare minimum, which is okay. If that's what you can commit to bare minimum. Because not committing to anything is where we are now, where most people are now. We don't have time to not put in this effort to become healthier, right? We live in such odd times for human health. We pay billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars for our healthcare system, and every year we're getting more unhealthy. Every year, surgeries go up, the cost of pills go up, new pills come out, old pills get put off the market, but they just get renamed and rebranded. 75% of commercials in America are pharmaceutical company commercials. It's almost like they're brainwashing us into believing that buying a pill will make us healthy. How many people on pills are actually healthy? It actually seems like the people not on pills are the healthy ones, right? So, what are you doing? How are you investing your time and energy into your health? Is your health important? Is being healthy a priority in your life? Is it just as important as paying your rent? Is it just as important as your cell phone? Should it be more important? You know, it's one of those things you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have good health, what is it worth? And when you have good health, you have all these opportunities. Health opens up so many opportunities for us. Where not being healthy closes all the doors. How can you do anything? You can go out to eat, you can go to work, and then what? You just sit. And so I really want to help people. I've put a lot of time and effort into creating these programs that I believe could easily change one person's life. But it's about repetition and commitment. Repetition and commitment. It's not like it's a walk in the park, even though a walk in the park is great. It's doing the same thing over and over and over is how you become a master of something. I haven't mastered anything, I'll admit that, but I've put in a lot of reps of these exercises that I teach and coach people through. And the effect and positivity they have had on my life and my body and my health is so high that that's why I want to share it with other people. I don't want it to be like my little secret as to why I'm able to run marathons while I have a torn ACL, or while I'm able to do handstand push-ups now. It's not a secret, it's a formula. And if you follow the formula from where you are, you're starting where your level is, and if you can start going forward from there, you will have amazing results. But it takes reps. It takes repetition of doing sometimes the same things over and over and over again. And that's how anything works. That's how any success comes. I want success in health. I want success in wellness. I want to be mentally and physically in great shape. And so I have to practice every day. It's like that's the answer. Like, we all want the answer. Well, that's it. Repetition, do it every day. And so yeah, I'm fired up because I want people to be healthy. I'm selfish. My life is actually better if you're healthy. My life is more complete if you're healthy. I feel more safe out in the world when you're healthy. We rely so much on each other. I don't care how alpha you are as a man or a woman or whatever in between or whatever. I don't care how alpha or solo you are, you need other people. My daughter needs people no matter what, right? We start out extremely dependent on others. When we start out, we only can depend on others. We can't do anything for ourselves. And so selfishly, I want you to be healthier. I want you to not be on drugs. I think about this when people are driving and we're on the roads. How many people are on painkillers driving? Like, we don't even think about it, and it's just normal. You can be on a highway with 100 other cars around you. People are on painkillers driving. Do you want that? How much does that mess up their perception of reality, of speed, how fast they're going? Oh, and we have our cell phones in our hand and we're driving. You know, I selfishly want you to be healthy. I really do. Because it makes my life so much better. But I also realize it'll make your life better. If you can touch your toes, if you can jump, if you can run a mile, if you can just go for a jog, if you can walk on the beach, if you can walk to the park. I think your life is worth and valuable enough that you can become healthy. No matter where you are, you can go forward. The only thing stopping you is your mind and your excuses. So please take the time, evaluate your health and where it is going. And if you want to continue on that route, or if you want to take a turn, right? And have some guidance and some help, someone who's already on the other path, right? I cured an autoimmune disease. It's impossible, right? You can't do that. But yet, I was supposed to take 6 pills every day for the rest of my life and get a colonoscopy every year. And I haven't done that once since I was 19, and I'm 30. So 11 years. Haven't seen a specialist, haven't seen anybody, because I can feel my body, how it works and how it functions. That's where we all should at least I feel like I'm bare minimum health. I can feel how my body feels. But for most people, that's like unheard of, to actually feel what their body feels like. And yeah, I've had 2 knee surgeries, torn ACL, arthritis already in my knee. I got an arm that's actually short. I broke my arm on the growth plate, so it hasn't gone from my shoulder to my elbow since I was 12 years old. And yeah, I can still do 40, 50 push-ups at a time. I can do handstand push-ups. I can do handstands. It's not because it's impossible. It's like you just have to look at what you can do, be honest with yourself. If you're an athlete 10 years ago and you're out of high school for 10, 12 years now and you're fat, you don't do anything, well, you got to be honest with where you are. You're not that person you were a long time ago when you were fit. I had to go through that. There was a point in my life from the time I first tore my ACL to 8 months after my second surgery, there was 3 years where I didn't run once. So you go from playing football, basketball, and track, all running sports, to not being able to run for 3 years, it's pretty fucking depressing. And I wish I knew now what I knew now I could have applied to myself back then, but I can't do that. I can't go back, but I am going forward. I will be able to run for a long time. And I just hope that this resonates with somebody out there who does want to make that change. I am proof that your health can drastically change. I had an autoimmune disease. I was supposed to take 6 pills a day for the rest of my life at 15 years old. I haven't taken one in 11 years. Not one. It's like over 20,000 pills I was supposed to take. So please know, like, there is someone out there who has done what you probably want to do. And understand that the pain in your body is actually a lesson. That is like the ulcerative colitis, the ACL surgeries have been my biggest blessing. They led me to the Wim Hof method. They led me to, oh, I need to eat real food and stop eating fast food. I haven't had fast food in 11 years. You have to stop eating that shit. It's not food. It's not food. If it's made from a factory, if it's not made from the earth, it's not food. And yeah, just know that the limit is our mind. The limit is the mind. It's not the sky. It's not what your doctor says you can do or can't do. The limit is you.